Becca. So today mostly I have haul for you, a couple of updates, but yes, I've got some things that I've bought. Louis is doing really well, I'm glad to report. He is limping less and less, and he looks like his leg is straightening out a bit, so I'm still very careful with him and worried, because obviously we won't know exactly how the operation worked till he's had his checkup and x-ray, and I think this is on the 2nd or 3rd of July, so I'll be able to tell you more then, but he seemed to be doing really well. What I am going to do, I have quite a few short videos of him. I have videos, I think, of him before even he's had his surgery. I have some after of him playing a bit with the little neighbours next door, Lola. So I really need to sit down and post some on his channel. And if you're not subscribed to Louis' channel, his link is always in the description box. So this is all good. My hair, I can't stand it for much longer, but I'm having it done on Monday. That's why I'm pre-recording this video, because I would have no time to do it on Monday. My hair takes a long time to do. So I've been much longer with my roots this time, because I wanted to have it done just before I go away, so I had to go for a bit longer, and my roots are huge. Actually, they don't look too bad, because I've noticed that I'm going more grey. So when I look closely in my roots, I have quite a lot of grey, which I'm fine with. I want to get more grey, because then my roots won't look so bad. So I'm having that done. I probably have my hair trimmed a bit, because it hasn't been trimmed for ages. And as you know, I've been thinking of after the summer having it cut back to my inverted bob. But now I don't know. You know, when you've grown your hair for so long and you've gone through all these terrible stages, and when you think, oh, I'm going to cut it, and then if I want to grow it again, it's going to take me ages. So I'm not sure, but I will think about it when the time comes. What other updates I have? I will be going to Poland as well this year, just for like a longish weekend. This is a bit of a last minute thing, so for those of you who've been with me for a long time, you probably know that my father, my biological father, lives in Florida, and my parents got divorced when I was only 3 years old. I used to see him till I was about 11, but then he emigrated to America, and since then I've only seen him once. So really I haven't seen him for something like 30 years. And he is, because I still have some family, well, quite a big family actually on his side, like my grandma, I have half sister and half brother as well, and aunties and uncles. So my dad is going there this summer to see everyone, and we've decided to go as well. My brother is going as well. So my brother was only just born when my parents divorced, so my brother doesn't really know the family as well as me. I'm not close with them at all. Obviously I haven't grown up with them, so I'm but I do keep in touch with them. So I talk to them on Skype, you know, especially to one of my aunties, and it'd be just nice to see everyone. When I think about it, last time I saw my half sister was, God, I was probably 18, so she would have been 13. So yeah, it should be nice. It will be a bit hectic because we're going only for something like 4 days, but yeah, it should be nice. Anyway, let me get on with some updates and then I do the haul. So you know the two creams that I've shown you in my last Monday video, one was the Emi one and the other one the Instant Lift. Well, I've stopped using them. I am not convinced that this is due to those, but after that video I filmed a couple of other videos which I cannot post because when I watch them back, my under eye looks so dry and wrinkly that I just could not stand it. Call me vain, I am vain. I feel like my under eye area is looking worse and worse actually. I think I've got this real hollowness here because I have the bags, and I've been really thinking to have the surgery for lower eyes, but I don't think I have actually enough skin to be cut out, so I think I might have I would like to have maybe the trough fillers, you know, those troughs, those lines they fill in with Juvederm. So I'm thinking of that. It is very expensive, but I am so unhappy. I feel like my under eye area is so wrinkly and it's very hard because I have those bags and some darkness there and like freckles. I want to cover it, but when you try to cover it, obviously the more product you put there, the more product sinks in those lines and it just looks awful. So and I felt that since I've been using those other creams, I don't know if that was it, but I felt like my under eye area looked worse. So I am not using them for now. Maybe I wait a bit and start using them again. But I think if they were so wonderful, you would see real good difference straight away. I might try that Bobbi Brown eye cream. It's supposed to be very good. Maybe my under eye area is just really dry. Okay, now update on these two products. So you know Miss Christine 321 send me that, as well as the Lorac Unzipped palette, and these two are really brilliant products. So this is the Wet n Wild Fergie Take on a Day mattifying powder, and like Kristen said, that was a very good dupe for the NARS mattifying powder. You know, you can't see it because that doesn't swatch at all, but it is a really good, nice mattifying powder. And then the Wet n Wild bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. And remember I asked you, you know, what is a dupe for, because it is not really a bronzer, it's more like a highlighter. And a lot of you told me that this is supposed to be dupe for the ambient lighting powders from Hourglass, and I do like it. It does give you, I mean, obviously it's not as good as the Hourglass, because although it is finely milled, it's not as finely milled as the Hourglass, but it is a lovely product. I have been using it. I sort of use it here, so it gives me that nice finish and sort of blurring effect. It doesn't blur pores as well as Hourglass, but it does a really good job. So it is a really, really lovely product. So I thought I'd give you an update on those. Okay, let me get to the haul. So I bought a couple of pairs of shoes. Hold on, my dog is really barking. I need to find out what's going on there. I think Paul is making lunch, so Louis is very food motivated, which sometimes is good because you can bribe him for certain things, but he's also a pain when you eat him because he wants to get involved. Anyway, where was I? Couple of pairs of shoes. I really love Moda In Pelle, and you probably know already I've got a few pairs of shoes from them. And I saw these gorgeous sandals, and they've got like a cork wedge, like a metallic silver with the toe post and blinky embellishment here. They are quite molded, so they are quite comfortable. I know that I've read reviews on it that people say, oh, they are really narrow, but to me they are not, but I have, like I said before, really skinny feet, so, and like this is the only skinny thing about me, so for me they are fine. They also do them in gold, and I think it's white with like mother of pearl type of embellishment. I really love them. They go with lots of things and they are casual enough, but because they have a bit of the height, I quite like that. Another nude pair of shoes I bought from Moda In Pelle are these. I love them, and I have lots of nude shoes, but I have the same color of Moda In Pelle shoes, but they are much higher and they're all closed in and have like studs here on the back, I think. So they are really high, and I thought, oh, these are not as high, and this is my favorite, probably favorite shoe. I have, apart from skinny feet, funny feet. There is something wrong with my feet because I find it really hard to wear enclosed shoes. I wear open shoes or boots. So those Moda In Pelle ones, the enclosed ones, were really good. They actually feel very comfortable. But I like the slingbacks the most. And I love it, this little dangly bit that it has here. The heel is not very high. So I was wearing them for the first time today. I had to go to town and I thought I'll wear these, and oh my god, I could hardly walk, and I don't understand why, because they are not very high. They feel very comfortable, but do you know, I just think I don't wear heels on regular basis. I live in flip-flops basically, or things like this, or wedges. Wedges are the most comfortable, and I just think that my foot got out of habit from being in that position, and I get this terrible pain, like you know that knuckle from your big toe across there. I get terrible pain. So I don't think it's that they are not comfortable, because they are. I think I'm just not used to wearing high heel shoes, but I love them. They are very soft. I just love them. I like most of Moda In Pelle shoes. So those are the shoes. Now, why I had to go to town is to adjust my new watch. So I don't know if you remember, it was probably last year when I went to Spain, and I said to you I was looking for Michael Kors watch, and I looked at one. I think it was gold with quite a big face, and when I tried it on, it felt cheap and really light, and that put me off Michael Kors watches a bit. Although I still love his stuff. I have some jewelry of his. Anyway, a while ago we've been shopping, my husband and and I saw all these Michael Kors watches, and I really liked one. It wasn't gold, it was the rose gold with like beige baguettes, and I tried it on. They did them in two sizes. One had quite a big face, but again, my wrists are quite small, so I sometimes feel big watches don't look like a brick on my wrist. And I really liked it, but I must say I'm not that into watches. I like when they look nice, but I'm not crazy like some people and they collect watches. So I said to my husband, oh, I really like this one. It looks really nice. It looks very subtle and elegant, I thought. But we didn't get it. And he surprised me and he got it for me without me knowing. So we had to go today for the watch to be made smaller. So there it is. I don't know how the color comes across on the monitor, but basically it's a rose gold with a bit of like diamante, and these baguettes are like acrylic type of thing, I think, and they are like this beautiful taupey beigey color. Oh, that's probably the right color. And I just thought that will go with so many things, and I don't know, I just thought it looked really nice. So my sweet husband got me that without me knowing, so that was really nice. Okay, now some makeup. Makeup. I got some makeup. So I wanted to try the new Urban Decay Afterglow 8-hour powder blush, and I got one in Quickie. There is loads of them. The packaging is just adorable. You have the color on the back as well, and the name, and also you can see the color a bit through here. This is a very bright, like a magenta pink. It reminds me a bit of I need to call pink. Yeah, you can see it there. It reminds me a bit of NARS Desire. It is so pigmented. Look at it. Okay, let me try this, because you know I always complain that my camera doesn't show the colors properly, and one of you suggested that maybe I should hold the white paper in front of the swatch and that might look better, so let's try it. I don't know how that looks, but that's the swatch. Ooh. So this is a matte, blush. That's it. I've used it a couple of times and I just feel that they don't blend that well. I don't know if it's me, if it's maybe that particular color, because I didn't get any others. And they are quite expensive. I think they are something like 18 or 19 pounds. This is quite a big size, but apart from the lovely colors, and the packaging obviously, and that's what you pay for most of the time, I wasn't that wowed by it. I will keep trying it, maybe with different brushes. But yeah, I've been really into bright blushes, especially now in the summer, and I wasn't wowed by it. And the next one that I bought is MAC Dolly Mix. It's not a new blush, but it's a blush that I wanted for a long time. And it's again quite a bright pink, but it's not as cool, I would say. So there it is. Let me swatch it here. So you see, this one is cooler, the Urban Decay. So this is the Dolly Mix. Beautiful blush. I'm wearing that today, the Dolly Mix. So this is worth getting. It is still quite a bright blush and it's quite pigmented, so you really need to be careful how you apply it. Do it, you know, a little. Okay, then I got from Urban Decay the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer, and I got mine in medium light. And medium light right now is probably just good as a concealer. It's not good for highlighting. It's not light enough for highlighting. I love the applicator. It's a bit different than your usual applicators. It's very creamy. It's not thick. There it is. Yeah, it is lovely concealer, but I haven't had it for that long, so I haven't put it to a good test yet. Maybe I will do it for the next week and then I can give you more of a review on it. I don't know, I sometimes feel like the things that everybody's loving, I don't. Like there is something wrong with me. I don't know. It's like with the NARS Creamy Concealer. Everybody's raving about it. I bought it and to me it's okay. So I will let you know about that one soon. Then I got from QVC these 3 Becca highlighters. I've never had Becca highlighters, and I had the liquid highlighter sample in Opal. I think someone sent it to me, one of my subscribers, you know, when you get those samples from Sephora, there was one there, and I really loved it. So I thought I tried this because this wasn't too expensive for three. You've got three different ones in here. I don't know if they have any names. So these are the shimmering skin perfectors. Okay, so I have pearl, opal and champagne gold. So this is pearl and this is almost white. I will swatch them for you. This one just looks milky white, so that's without me rubbing it in. There it is. Then this is opal. Opal seems like sort of beigey color, and that's the one that I had in my sample, and I really liked it. Yeah, so there is opal, there is pearl, that's opal. And then, what is it? Gold what? Champagne gold. Champagne gold is more of a yellowy color. Yeah, like a very pale yellow gold. So these are really nice. Again, they are really nice, but the way there's people go on about them, you would think it was something out of this world. And I haven't tried the ones in powder, they might be nicer. But how I found best way to apply these is not to put them straight on my face, although you could, but I put deposit some on my hand, and I take damp beauty blender and just tap it with the beauty blender, and that seemed to give me the best effect. This gold one is a bit yellow, I don't know, maybe actually when you really bronze that might be good. So yeah, they are really nice. But if you don't have them, don't think you're really missing out on something. I'm sure you can really get dupes. I did hear that the Becca powder ones, the skin perfectors, are beautiful. So maybe I should try one of those. I don't know. I'm a bit of a measurer today, aren't I? Don't seem to... Those blushes are nice. And then I broke down and bought the Hourglass bronzer, and mine is in Luminous. So this one is the lighter one, I think. And because I've ordered it online, I had no choice, you know, of how much brown I had and how much of the other one. So there it is, and it seems so light. You don't think that this is bronzy enough. So let me do the bronzy bit. If I go to the bronzy bit. So this is the bronzy bit, and then let me do the lighter one, because you know you have those two different marble, and there is the lighter one. So as you can see, this is quite orange, and I have read and heard people saying that it made them look orange. I have it all over my face today. I like it. I've decided to get it because I love the Ambient powders, and I thought if anything that's gonna give me probably really lovely finish. And I think we've started to think of bronzers as contours too much, because the world on YouTube's gone contour crazy, and I'm guilty of that. I never used to contour in my life till I saw it on YouTube. And this is not a contouring powder. I remember buying bronzing powders to put all over my face to just give my face that nice sunny glow, and that's exactly what this bronzer does. I love it. I don't think it makes me look orange, but I prefer my bronzers more on a yellow side. I don't like my bronzers too red, because that's not my skin tone. If you like your bronzers more red, you won't like it. I can't talk about the darker one because I haven't seen it, but I might get the other one as well. I don't know if you've got, I can't remember what the darker one is called. That's Luminous Light, and the other one, I don't know, but this is the lighter one. Yes, it does look orange when you swatch it like this, but I never feel like I look orange when I apply it. It's got the same beautiful luminous look to it as the Ambient powders. It doesn't look, it never looks like you've overdone bronzer. I have a bit here, I have a bit of my Laura Mercier Ritual where I've just put it sort of as a contour. I really like it. I don't regret buying it at all because the quality is beyond beautiful. You know, it's just so finely milled. It gives you this beautiful soft focus finish, and it's one of those that you just sweep all over your face. It's not for contouring, it's just a bronzer. So I know you've all been waiting to hear what I think about it. I really like it. I must say that so far I've never been into bronzers so much. I always will use a bronzer, and for the last 2 years I've been just using the Ritual from Laura Mercier. I even use it all over my face, and Ritual is probably much redder than this one. It is. I should have brought it here to swatch next to it. It's totally different thing. But I remember a long time ago having a bronzer that I used to just sweep all over my face just for that sun-kissed look. And I can't remember, I know it was a drugstore and it had a bit of, not shimmer as in glitter, but something like this, because this has a bit of shimmer, but it's not shimmer, you know, that you all sparkly, if you know what I mean. It's just like the ambient lighters, like ambient light powders. And I used to love it because it made my face look really luminous and fresh and not muddy and like looking like you've put loads of bronzer. So that's how I feel about this one. So I really like it. I use it every day now. I just sweep it, not so much in the middle because I still like that highlighted look, but all over, not as a contour. I just do it all around my face, a bit here, and then I my contour with my Laura Mercier. It is not very dark, so you are not going to get like really dark. If you've got very dark skin, that probably would almost look like a bronzy highlighter on you, not a bronzer. But you know, I'm not the palest right now, and it still gives me color and it's very buildable. I just really like it, so I definitely recommend it. You know, I love my Ambient light palette. And I've said before, it's not a must, it's not life-changing, but I think it is really beautiful colour, and I think they are worth the money. The quality is amazing, and with the palette that I have of the Ambient Lighting, the 3 powder palette, it take me years to get through it. So however much it was, it's worth it because you don't apply so much product that you're gonna run out of it in a year. It will last me for years, so I love it, and I might get the other one as well. The last thing I've bought is, I've posted it on Instagram a while ago now, and I forgot to show you this last Monday. So do you remember I told you about the new Kiss Cosmetics company here in the UK? That they do just lots of lip products, but I think they've just come out with a mascara actually, so I'm sure it won't be long before they do everything. But they have a lot of lipsticks, really lovely lipsticks, and I shown you, it was like a lip balm, remember, but it had color to it and shimmer, and I really liked it. I told you it was very similar to by Terry, his hyaluronic lip thing. Anyway, they had this limited color Osculate Orchid, and I really been into those orchid colors, and I love it. I think I've worn this lipstick in some of my videos, but again, when I watched it back, it's not as vibrant as it really is. I will try to do it against that white paper again. So that's the color. I'm sure it is nothing like in real life. It has a lot of like purpley blue to it, so it makes your teeth look really white as well. Okay, let's do it that way. I won't know how that comes out till I edit it. And then I wanted a lip liner to go with it, and I should have gone really to a store and tried to find one, but I found this NYX online, NYX in Purple Rain. So it is very similar. It doesn't have as much blue in it, but as you can see, it is very similar. So this pairing is so nice, and I love this lipstick. It's very creamy. It's got like a satin finish. It's very moisturizing, and it stains your lips. Honestly, I might bring the thing to show you how it stains my hand. It stains your lips pretty dark, so if you eat all that lipstick, you will still have a lot of color on your lips. It won't be the same color. It becomes more of a magenta pink on your lips, but yeah, it does stain your lips pretty well. Oh, also I have bought this the other day. Stand up, I won't be able to show you all of it, but it's one of those crochets past my knee tassely sort of kimono. I might put a picture of me, what I'm wearing today, at the end of this video, and I probably post it on Instagram as well. I really love it. I think it just adds this nice touch, and it's so in, you know, those crochet things. And this one is from Tesco's again, and I think it was something like 12-18 pounds. I have also ordered eyelash growth serum. The thing was, I've been waiting for quite a while for a company to send me eyelash growth serum, and I was gonna try that, but it's been so long and I've been waiting and waiting. They still haven't dispatched the thing, and my lashes are getting worse and worse, and I want to start using something. And I've told you a while ago, I've heard from one of the Polish beauty gurus about this product, and I got it from eBay, but this is still not arrived, so I don't know if that comes from Poland or what, but yes, I want to start using something. So once I've started using it, if it works, I tell you all about it, because it's not very expensive. It's only something like 15-16 pounds. So, and it has the active ingredient in it. I'm just consulting my pad here, because I write everything down that I want to tell you, and I still forget things. Anyway, that would be it for today. I hope you have a wonderful week. I've got another video coming out this week, I think. I can't remember what it was. I think I'm sharing with you my matte palettes and give you like an overview. So that should come out this week. But for now, that's all I've got to show you and tell you. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful week, and I see you soon. Bye.